The Sando Aqua Monster was the Goliath sea beast that dwelled in the deep underwater caverns of Naboo. Seen by few, it was one of the most lethal predators on this angelic world, but what is the story behind this big fish?
There's always a bigger fish.
Now, this massive creature is definitely one of Naboo's better kept secrets. You see, on the outside, this world was beautiful, angelic, bolstering roaming hills, forests, lakes and oceans, and was altogether seen as somewhat of a paradise. However, Naboo's surface sits atop a labyrinth of underwater tunnels, linking the dark depths to their oceans and lakes. And although this is where the Gungans reside, even they dare not explore all of it. Naboo's marine life is perhaps some of the deadliest in the entire galaxy, sporting the terrifying and heavily armoured OPC killer, and the strange eel-like Colo clawfish. However, none compare to the sheer size and ferocity of the Sando Aqua. Now, this is possibly one of the largest animals in the Star Wars universe, minus of course creatures such as the Exogorths and some others. A fully sized Sando Aqua can grow up to 200 meters in length and weighing around 54,000 tons. Now, this is double the height of the average Zillo beast. Its body was almost feline, having large webbed limbs. They also had rows upon rows of sharp teeth, which could easily pierce through the armour of the OPC killer. They do, however, only have a lifespan of around 100 standard years, which doesn't really seem that long for such a huge beast. Now, despite being so huge, they were actually very rarely seen. Likely due to the sheer scale of Naboo's underwater tunnels and caverns and oceans, and also how most people on the world would avoid these eerie depths. Now, the reason these creatures have grown so large is likely due to the abundance of prey available. Generally, sea creatures have the ability to grow a lot larger and unrestricted than they would on land. With a plentiful supply of food, they can continue to grow to Goliath sizes. This is true in the real world as well. It's also why a lot of our own massive sea creatures, such as megalodons, are no longer on Earth, because there's simply not enough food to sustain them. However, on Naboo, the Sando Aqua can grow as big as it likes. It would devour entire schools of fish in one swoop of its mouth, and it was apparently constantly hunting for its next meal. Now, one interesting story regarding this great beast was when a group of fishermen managed to capture a young Sando, and they chose to hide it in the royal boathouse. In response, the creature's massive mother laid siege to the boathouse, likely destroying all ships around the city, until the current queen at the time, Amidala, stepped in and ordered its return, where the creature and its mother returned to the depths. Now, interestingly, since these creatures were so rarely seen, many people just pushed them aside as myths. The occasional body would wash ashore, however, for most people, the idea of a massive beast that could exist below their tranquil cities and lakes on Naboo was something most people just refused to think about. But what do you think about the Sando Aqua Monster? And what's your favourite animal from the Star Wars universe? Let me know in the comments below. Also, don't forget to check out the new U-Versus series, where we pit you against the most deadly forces in the Star Wars universe. Thanks for watching, please remember to like, share and sub, as it's really appreciated and it helps the channel grow. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter at TheLawGuy and tick the bell for regular updates. Thanks again for watching, I do hope that you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.